Hey, what's up, everybody? Don't worry, this is kind of just an office hours chat. Come hang out. I thought a little bit more could be done to try to engage the audience. hmm Check it out. Got Bonkers shit. Ooh. Oh, I'm hoping everything is running right now. We are currently live across all of our channels. So just feel free to come in and chat. I'm trying to work on things in the back end right now to help the good old business keep running. So why not sit down and have a chat with y'all? So, how's everybody's Monday? I know the UK side, it's almost 8 o'clock at night for you guys right now, but here in the US, it's still the middle of the day. So, I'm not expecting a whole lot. And I'm hoping everything's working right so I can see your chats. Hi from Vegas. Hello, Facebook user. I'm just going to show, just to elaborate for those of you who don't know, sometimes you got to give special permissions to like Melon or StreamYard in order to basically in order for us to see who the hell you are. I'm Vegas. I'm from Vegas Ghost Girls Paranormal Investigators. Oh, ew! I bet you guys have caught some stuff. I've always wanted to go down to Vegas, but every time my fucking family members decide to go, they go without me. The bastards. So, how's things going down in Vegas? I imagine it's hot as fuck. All right, never fails. Yeah. Yeah, no, I actually have some family members down in Vegas, and they complain it gets too cold when it hits about 60. Mind you, they are older. They're my grandma's sister and her significant other. But still, I'm from Idaho. We've dipped down into the negatives and literally gone from sunny to snowing within a 30-minute period here. Hell, just yesterday we had a massive downpour of rain and hail, and I mean, a good sized hail too. But anyway, I'm originally from New York, upstate. Oh, nice. But lived here since 1970. All right. I've seriously got to get down to Vegas. I've never been. Hey, Sherry, how's it going?
Sorry, something went wrong.
I wasn't talking to you. Hey, Sherry, how's it going? How the hell does that trigger you? I'm okay. You okay? Oh yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm this is just kind of a hangout chat, talk with people, get to know people. Maybe try to get some new guests on the show. So Miss Vegas, if you're up for an interview, feel free to let me know. we have a lot of open bookings right now, so we'd love to give a lot more people some more exposure. Yes, we are trying to hit some of the bigger names, but well, she must have liked my name. My sister's response to the word pickle. So I don't know if it's just the twang of Southern Idaho. Another day would be good. All right. So basically, we usually film live interviews with me and Chris on Saturdays and Sundays. Come around, see Vegas. I think you guys are about an hour ahead of me, but about 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, definitely, definitely. Hey, it's a good chance to get some exposure. We have like 60 plus donations, destinations that our shows go out to. So, good chance to help get your name out there. Chris and Missy? Ooh, I think I'm getting sidetracked here. What? It does not take much for me. No, Chris and myself for Bald and Bonkers show. Sorry, my ears bugging me. Anyway. Oh, lordy. We'll definitely have to get you scheduled. We have plenty of openings. I try to have the I try to have a form set up so people can tell us about themselves. I thought you said Chris because he's bald too. Well, that's the joke. Well, of course, that's the joke. Bald and bonkers. Because yeah, it fits. You know, there's been remarks where people might get saying, "Oh, people might get confused if you don't mention paranormal." It's like it's kind of overdone, don't you think? Stand out from the crowd a bit. But anyway, yeah, I'll definitely hit you up. Love to hear some of your stories. So, all right, sorry, getting distracted here, trying to update all the IMDb's for the company shows. Exactly. Yes, let's face it. If the pandemic should have taught us anything, it should be how vulnerable we become if we all start to rely on one resource. In that case, being China or the Russian sanctions with fuel prices jacking up. Let's see. Ooh, 9 people watching. All right. Get Sherry all listed on here. Should have been using that name on there. So, how's everybody else doing? Like I said, this is just a chat. Nothing too special right now. Want to ask questions? Feel free. I'll I try to be an open book, but there's certain things we got to keep a surprise. I know there's some people that be trying to say that these programs that we've been doing are fake, but that situation seems to be quashed now. But to be completely honest, I've noticed that they seem to. Are you a convicted serial murderer? That is an interesting little remark. No. And I'm just gonna say this. I'm like a lot of people who usually doesn't think about that sort of thing unless really provoked. But then again, I'm like 6'7", so it's kind of hard for me to hide. At what age do you start? Ooh, that's a good question. Let's see. If I had to give like an official professional standpoint when I got started with the supernatural, I actually got my start when I was 14. It was pretty easy because I was one of those kids who looked twice his age. Not necessarily because there was anything wrong with me, just because I was freakishly tall and started going bald at the age of 9. True story. Every now and then you might see my mom pop up in some of these streams. She can verify everything. She might even say it even earlier. Convicted serial murderer. I said, why would you ask somebody that? Just because I shaved my head? Trust me, I need to shave. I did like a goofy little TikTok before, and I hate the fact that I got what my mom calls a grandpa bowl. Where the receding hairline goes all the way to the back. I hate that I had that. I was like, I'm too young for this shit. Into alien abduction reports. But yeah, that was my professional start, but I've been dealing with supernatural stuff for longer than I can remember. How can I say that? It's because there's been certain family members I've gotten back in touch with. There's various different reasons why we ended up estranged in the first place. Who, I would talk to about these kind of things like, oh, yeah, that's been going on for some time. You being blessed with a sports level height, did you play football or something? um, actually, no, I didn't. And that upset a lot of people. There was two main reasons why I didn't. I thought about it, just kind of, maybe something to do type of thing. But I was never really interested in sports. You know, BSing with friends, that's one thing. But going into anything competitive like that, that just wasn't me. I was always more of a nerd. Yes, I did get into fights a lot in school, but there wasn't really any that I lost. The second main reason is medical concerns. When it was actually on my 11th birthday, I actually had to go to the hospital to get my gallbladder removed because the Thanksgiving before I started going into total renal failure. My system, it shut down on me. The rest of my system was shutting down. Let's just say I remember brief visions of dead relatives during that little episode. So it was pretty serious. And because my system doesn't necessarily retain hydration as well as it should, it was highly advised I don't go into sports. To which, going back to my first point, it wasn't really something I was interested in, so it didn't really matter. Trust me, a lot of people hated that. It is what it is. And no worries, man. And I appreciate the sentiment, but it's all good. The basically don't. It just means that I should be eating healthier than I do. It did leave me with chronic pancreatitis, which normally when someone hears that, they go to assume I was a drinker, but I was 11. I didn't drink. You know, only a bit of alcohol was whatever would be in NyQuil. But yeah, so I do have to be careful, but as long as I don't drink too much alcohol or eat too much food that's not good for me, then it's fine. Slight lifestyle adjustments, but I'll live. I'm still kicking. And who knows? Seems to be a recurring theme that near-death situations like that seem to trigger some sort of supernatural occurrence. So there may be some wires misconnected up here, but nothing has really happened to cause too much of a red flag to go in and looking. Hey, Eli family, what's up going on? Let's see. Self. IMDb and their rules. Channeling. I feel you. Yep. Can't let life stress you out too much. Johanna Jelma. Ooh. Hey, what's going on? I don't recognize you. I don't recognize you, but hello. I need to eat healthy too. I'm diabetic now. Ugh. Yeah. My issues, it can evolve into diabetes, and it is something I do try to avoid despite some of my snack stash. Don't look at that. From the Netherlands. Ooh, nice. Hey, Phoenix, how's it going? Well, yeah, diabetes is another thing that kind of runs in my family, so I should be eating a lot healthier than I do, but nothing bad's got enough to where I need to be in the hospital, so, or at least for a long time. Then again, I didn't really go to the hospital when I broke my tailbone. Um, then again, it's because of having COVID. Ooh, that's another thing. Probably get flagged for COVID misinformation, but isn't it a little disturbing how, say, someone may have a genetic disposition to heart disease or diabetes? It seems COVID or the vaccines are somehow triggering it. That's kind of disturbing to me. And I'm saying this. I'm not trying to, preach out the vaccine. It's your choice on what you do. But I did. There was an incident a few months back where my grandmother ended up having a heart attack, and we all thought it was kind of funny that a lot of the people that she happened to meet in the hospital, there was in my personal circle at the time, there was like 6 people who all went to hospital for heart attack related issues. We all thought it was kind of funny that they also got their vaccines about the same time. I was on a ventilator for a month and I'm still recovering from it. It's hard. I'm glad I'm walking with a cane now. Oh, damn. Smith family, good afternoon, you guys. Oh, I'll say this since you guys are here. I was just getting off of work, so I did kind of fall asleep when you guys sent me the little video feed, but congratulations, Stephanie. You're screwed like the rest of us. And for those of you who don't know the situation, Smith Family Paranormal is a member of Bonkers, and one of their daughters just graduated from high school today. So, congrats, Miss Tiff. Oh, sorry. We're jumping around so many conversations. I'm having a hard time keeping track here. How many of you are actually? Oh, anyway. So, for those of you just joining, how's everything going on with you all? Yep, kick it to the world of 50 years of working. Yep. Oh, you never know. They say a lot of the jobs that the younger generations are going to be walking into technically don't exist yet. So, yeah, best of luck to her in whatever she decides to go with. Yeah, since they're watching through Twitch, there's Phoenix. Congratulations. I'm feeling ghosts and more. I should probably bust out the EMF then, huh? Slightly different position here. Are you a sensitive there, Joanna? What's your story? Linda will be heading to college to roll tomorrow. Pure graphic design. Nice. That's a good field. It's definitely a good field to try to get into nowadays. Everybody needs graphic designers to make themselves look good. But then again, it also does help to get the paper trail because a lot of that you can probably figure out on your own. I'm the one that designs all the merch and logos and trailers and stuff, and I never really took classes outside of what little my high schools had to offer. Hey, what's going on, random Facebook user? Just remember, for those of you who don't know, sometimes with streaming platforms like Melon or StreamYard, it doesn't necessarily show everybody's name out of the Facebook side. And is what it is. That's out of my control. Anyway, bald and bonkers. So while I do have everybody's attention, if you are interested in the podcast, all the latest episodes have been uploaded, so feel free to watch wherever you get your podcasts. We're on Amazon, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Audible. I didn't know Audible was doing podcasts, but we're available on most major podcasting platforms. Ah, I got you, motherfucker. Someone wanted to talk right now. Here, let me just check something with this. This always happens when I'm on live. Somebody wants to poke in. Alright. Right now, that should be the only electronic thing that could possibly interfere with it. So let's see if that changes things. I guess not. Well, they're here. If any of you think you're hearing something, audio wise, feel free to let me know. We're going to go ahead and turn off echo cancellation so it lets more of the audio come through. Alright. To whoever's making my box light up, are you wanting to talk right now? Light it up if you're trying to get my attention. Well, can you go make it go a little higher? Right now, it should be far enough away that the phone signal doesn't bounce. Wi-Fi shouldn't be affecting it. The only thing I can think of that could cause it to start sparking up like that when it's been sitting right here, because I plotted it out to try to get it at the least amount of interference as possible. Anyway, is in case my neighbors happen to be walking by and they're talking on the phone. The house next door is like there's a 4 foot gap between them. So if they decide to come out their back door, or let their dogs out, they usually run right by my bedroom. Sorry, that's the replay from the DNTV episode. So anyway, let's get back to our guest. All right, I'm gonna ask you a series of questions. If they're gonna be basically yes or no questions. If the answer is yes, can you make it light it up? Make this little box light up all the way to yellow. If you're comfortable with answering a few questions, can you make the box light up to yellow? Should be able to just move your hand in front of it like that. Well, hello. Can you do that again real quick? Just to make sure I'm not the one that did that. Technically, they're not supposed to pick up the... Okay. Well, to those of you who continue to try to say I'm fake, first off, quit acting like we've dated and I forgot to call you back. Number one. Number two, if I was better of an actor, I'd probably be able to fund a lot more from this. So, we have action. All right. To whoever is lighting up this box, are you human? Light it up to yellow for a yes. Are you human? As in you were born on this planet. Talk to you later, Joanna. Feel free to pop into one of our shows if you can. Okay. Are you Pleiadian? Try to light it up to yellow if you are. This is completely voluntary. I'm not trying to make you do anything, but for some of our people, what is this channel? It's a media broadcasting company that focuses on supernatural topics there. Fishing, pets, so Cornwall. So things tend to get a little freaky. Who did that? Who bugging me? Alright, I'll check those messages later. Where are you from? I'm from the States, Idaho. Anyway, are you the light being that Chris says talks to him? If you're still here. Sorry to get distracted. Oh, nice. California is nice. Most I've seen of it was during long airport layovers. Alright. Do you want me to end this live? Light it up to yellow. So we can talk privately. See, I was feeling something earlier, but I'm not feeling it right now. Texas is where my first cousin lives. Oh, nice. Should I answer those messages? If you're still here. Make the box light up and we'll end this now. And we'll talk one-on-one. How about that? Sorry, sometimes when you get this stuff, you gotta act, now. Otherwise, you may lose it. You know what? I do have some people in my company trying to get my attention, and I do my streams through my phone primarily, just because, well, my area, there's not really good access to decent high-speed internet. So I'll catch up with you guys later. So be safe, much love, all that fun stuff.